Alright, well, oh, now we have the Pope. Oh, the good old Pope. Pope Ratzinger saying things about gay people as well. And so he attacked gay marriage, saying that it threatens humanity and a lot of other things. I mean, it wasn't just once, it was twice. There was the State of the Vatican address that is given like every year, and he said that gay marriage threatens peace. Oh yeah, so that's why they're fighting in Syria. They're fighting over gay marriage, aren't they? Oh yeah, that's why they're fighting in Afghanistan. It's over gay marriage, right? You know, those damn gay Afghanis want to get married. It's causing all of this death and destruction and war. I mean, because what's the opposite of peace? War, right? Aggression, yeah. Anyway, so let's see what Mr. Ratzinger, the Pope, the Holy Pope, has to say about gay marriage. I have a clip of the Pope. Here it is. Here's the Pope, Pope Ratzinger, talking about gay marriage.
In jeder Stunde, an jedem Tag, nur zu denken an Deutschland, an Volk und an Reich, an unsere deutsche Nation. Unser deutsches Volk siegt ein! 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 Siegt ein!
There you go. Well, I really don't understand German, but I heard it there. You know, gay people, gay marriage threaten human species, humanity, peace. The gravity threatens the solar system. And then he said, you know, Sig Heil, Sig Heil. This is a rare clip, by the way. It's only exclusively played here on the Jose Soto Show. For those of you who are listening to this, this is a special treat. I'm going to play it again, just in case some of you haven't heard it well. Here it is again. Pope Ratzinger on gay marriage.
Unser deutsches Volk siegt ein! 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 Siegt ein!
Oh, Jose, you're making a Nazi joke. Well, yeah, look, here's the thing. I'm going to read you this, alright? Hold on. Here's an article. Catholic Bishop Mark Davis attacks British gay marriage plans in Christmas sermon. This is what he says. Mark Davis, the Roman Catholic Bishop of Shrewsbury, used a Christmas sermon to link plans to legalize gay marriage in Britain to Nazi attack on religion. In his midnight mass, Davis accused Cameron of attempting to redefine marriage in the name of progress for generations to come without a mandate, without any serious consideration. Past generations, he says, have gathered in this cathedral on Christmas night amid shadows which seem to obscure the future for them. We think of the ideologies of the past century, communism and Nazism, which in living memory threaten to shape and distort the whole future of humanity. These inhuman ideologies would each challenge, in the name of progress, the received Christian understanding of the sanctity of human life and the family. Winston Churchill, Britain's wartime prime minister, a man without clear religious belief, saw in this deadly struggle nothing less than the defense of Christian civilization. There you go. So basically what he's saying is, if you are for gay marriage, you are a Nazi trying to attack the Catholic Church. You are a Nazi. Really.
In jeder Stunde, an jedem Tag, nur zu denken an Deutschland.
You know, the thing is that they don't remember, obviously, that it was their Pope Ratzinger, who's actually on this clip, that was a member of Hitler's Youth, right? We all know that. The pictures of Pope Ratzinger, El Papa, with his Nazi uniform. Oh, Jose, but he was a little kid. It's all in the past. Like, again, Chuck Hagel. He said that gay people shouldn't be ambassadors, but hey, that was in the past. Well, if that's the case, then why can't this bishop in England, progressive England, why can't this stupid bishop agree to this notion that things that have been done in the past, just let it go? It's a whole different, it's a different time, Oh, but I mean, it's kind of funny that these Catholic bishops and the religious right wing that hates gay marriage and all that, they say, oh, we get attacked by being called Nazis, and people shouldn't use the Nazi card to attack their political enemies. Fine, okay. I haven't done that ever. Rarely have I ever done that. Although I would say that Nazism was basically a right-wing reactionary movement. I'm not going to deny that. But I'm not going to say that, well, you are Nazi. But that's not really, I mean, who cares about me? I'm just a commentator. These are the guys who are trying to change the law, or basically stop the law from being changed. And what they've said so far, these old virgins in dresses, these bishops, what they say is, you can't criticize us by calling us Nazis. Fine, we won't call you Nazis, even though your head honcho, the Pope, was a Nazi himself. All right, we won't go there. It's a different time, Jose. It's a different time. Okay. Then why do you let this bishop and other bishops? He's not the only one, by the way. There was a bishop in Chicago who called gay people Nazis, members of the KKK. Oh, gay people. You want equal rights? You want to be treated equally? You want the same constitutional rights? You're a Nazi for thinking that way. You're a Nazi. Oh, you want to have a committed relationship, a monogamous committed relationship, and be married? Oh, you're a fucking Nazi if you do that. You're a Nazi and a communist, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. The Pope also said, the Vatican newspaper, but basically the Pope, but the Vatican newspaper, which is, there's only one, I think, said that those who support gay marriage are communists, Bolsheviks, what? Yeah, we are communists, but Nazis as well too. At the same time, why not? Fucking morons! They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Nazis hate communists, and vice versa. You can't be both, you dumbasses.
An Volk und an Reich, an unsere deutsche Nation. Unser deutsches Volk Sieg ein! Sieg ein!
And also, people don't remember that the church, Catholic Church, celebrated Hitler's birthday every year for a long time. And you see photos, you don't believe me? Go on Google Images. Type in Catholic Church Nazi. Catholic Church, Catholic bishops, Hitler salute. You're going to see all these bishops and priests saluting Hitler. And yeah, doing the Sieg Heil and all that. But they say that the Nazi movement was created by gay guys, right? It was gay guys who created the Nazi movement. Even though the Nazis killed thousands of gay people for being gay. Yeah, but no, Jose. See, this is what it is, okay? Here's the thing. Gay marriage is a Bolshevik, communist, Nazi, Leninist, Hitlerist, Stalinist it is an SS, Hitler, Maoist perversion. Even though no communist country has ever legalized gay marriage. Not a single one. In fact, Stalin liked to execute a lot of homosexuals. Read the story correctly, read your history right, you'll know what you're talking about. But obviously, a lot of people don't know that Stalin he killed a lot of gay people. So did Mao. Oh, but gay marriage is a communist, Orwellian, Hitler, Nazi, twisted, perverted thing, right? Right? The Nazis came up with gay marriage, right? I don't know. And the whole thing that gay marriage is an Orwellian distortion, like some. Oh yeah, that was the cardinal or the Archbishop of Westminster, or something like that. The leader of the Catholic Church in England. He said that gay marriage is an Orwellian, oppressive. I don't know what he said, but it was basically Orwellian. People need to understand that in Orwell, 1984, it's a very good novel. It's a really good story. Read it. A lot of people do read it. But what is really Orwellian, and if you actually know your Orwell pretty good, you will understand that in the Orwellian view, in the Orwellian world, or the Orwellian universe, those who are the controllers of that universe tend to switch, bait and switch, or most of the time, and have new meanings that, even though those new meanings contradict each other, they would change the meaning of certain words to be able to manipulate people. That's what Orwell's 1994 was all about. Was that how you oppress and control people is you brainwash them by saying, yeah, we taught you all this. The Nazis, the Catholic Church was involved with the Nazi Party. There were bishops that were saluting Hitler and celebrating his birthday every year. And our current Pope is a former member of the Nazi Party and a member of Hitler's Youth. Yeah, forget all that. Poof, out the window. Now, the real Nazis are not the ones who actually were Nazis, but the real Nazis, or those that helped escape many of these SS members, these Nazis escaped to South America with Vatican passports. That was one thing. Never mind that. I mean, forget all that. I mean, that's not really, yeah, that was history, but forget all that. But right now, the real Nazis were actually the gays. Gay marriage is a Nazi attack. Forget the fact of all the people that were around the Nazi movement, who were Catholics, the Lutherans, and all that. Forget all that. Forget that Hitler used Christianity to validate himself as the second coming of Christ and all that. And, he used religion to validate his beliefs. Forget all that. Now, we are basically changing the meaning and the understood facts. We're changing them, and we're going to repeat them over and over again until you finally believe them yourself. And then the lie is then reproduced and spread around. And people will have to believe us because we're the controllers. In fact, what's very Orwellian? Let me just ask you this. What is very Orwellian? Is it love, commitment, relationship? Is that Orwellian? Or is having a monolithic church where its leaders are not selected democratically in an open election, but where its leaders are appointed secretly in secret rooms and meetings, and deals are made, and a pope is selected in a very weird way, and nobody knows who's going to be the pope. All these things. Pope is never elected. He is selected. Oh, that's not Orwellian? That the controllers of the Catholic world are secretly appointed? That's not Orwellian. That's very democratic. I don't know. The answer to 1984 is not what they say, liberty, freedom. No. That's part of it. I'm saying is what the answer to 1984 is democracy. And of course, Maryland, Maine, and Washington State, and other states like New York and Vermont and New Hampshire, they democratically changed the law to allow gay people to get married as well. That's not Orwellian. That is democracy. When 60% of Catholics support gay marriage and yet the church itself is opposed to it, that is not democracy. That is, I would say, a little bit Orwellian, not as much. But okay, fine. Let's accept the fact that that being for gay marriage means that you are, it's a Nazi attack created by the Bolshevik, communist, Stalinist. Oh yeah. Even though all of Eastern Europe, which was communist, is one of the most homophobic places in the world. Like the Ukraine, Russia is still homophobic. Birthplace of Leninism, the Bolsheviks. Oh yeah, they're pretty gay friendly, aren't they? Russia's pretty gay friendly. Yeah. Fucking dumbasses. Seriously. But hey, why not have fun with it? I mean, they're saying that you shouldn't don't use the Nazi card. These are the same people, like Brian Brown, from the National Organization for Marriage, who kept saying, wait a minute, you can't use a Nazi card. And here they are, using the Nazi card. Alright, fine. I'll give it to you. But let me have my fun too with a Nazi card, okay? Can I? Please? There you go.